What's up, rockers? So, I came here on here to give y'all news about Fluffy. So, let me see if I can do it. Right now my emotional state is okay. So I may have sometimes we may have times where we just cry. I was crying. It didn't quite hit me until the other day. See, I don't know what day that was. It was the other day before yesterday. But maybe before that, so I made a post. I updated the YouTube. The last post I saw, I wrote on the community tab is that she is very sick. That's true. She was sick, and now that I feel enough. I feel enough to actually talk without tearing up. Some days are hard, some days are a little easier. But she passed away. They said it's due to, I get this right. I think her lungs were damaged and they were bleeding. I had no idea of this. I didn't know this happened. It don't, okay. They told us, or it was like one of those things, right? It just happens. It don't get damaged. Just like that. So we kind of figured out what happened. Because we went to our Aunt Joyce's she let us bury our baby. And we were hanging out over there for a while, and she gave us advice on how to get through this, so yeah. What happened was, we were moving, so we could move here. So we was in Ohio. I was getting the kids to go home. So here's more home than over there. Over here it's cleaner. It's a happier place, positive place, new space, new world, you know. So yeah, but over there, shitty Ohio, that area was just one area, one race area, which I'm not getting into that. So we was moving. I was getting the kids. I was trying to get Caleb first, I think, but he was hiding. Didn't know where he was. Then I went to get Fluffy, because we bought them cages, as you saw in that vlog, before we moved. And so I went to get Fluffy. Ghost was in the bathroom. See how to use it. Mom and Dad were in the car. And I said I needed help with Fluffy. Get her out because she was hiding. I was laying on the ground. Held my hand on top of Fluffy's paw like that. I didn't see anything around me except the couch right in my face. I saw Patty walk this way right by me. There's no one else around. And she, practically forced her out of that couch. Because she was inside the couch. The couch is broken. You can just pull the thing, like pull the cushion off, and get like whatever thing that is supposed to be on the couch, so you don't see through the floor, but that thing, you just rip it off. It's like some kind of fabric thing. But anyway, that part broke, and you can see through the floor on the ground. So we saw Fluffy. I was afraid she was going to run off, so that's why I just pulled her paw like this very gently. And Patty just picked her up like this, right? And she just grabbed her, like really strongly, forcing to pick her up so she won't move, but she was all squirming around like she didn't want to be picked up, right? So she just forced her anyways, and helped me put her in the cage. Now, back then, I didn't know how hard she did it, or if anything got damaged. I didn't know. I thought she was okay, but she was crying throughout that. And we got everyone else in the cage. They got Caleb just fine, and Luna just fine in the cage. And then we moved here, and then it was 4 weeks ago. Today, maybe almost 5 now, that we moved up here. As soon as we moved up here, they didn't want to get out of the cage. They were scared, right? Because of new place. It was fine. But then a couple weeks, days went by, and she would just lay there and go under the bed and hide. Caleb would hide under there with her. They would eat occasionally, but something was going on with Fluffy. There was a couple of times I went to get her out of the cage, under the bed, slowly, gently. Sometimes I would just grab her feet and just gently just move her out of the bed. Sometimes her paws got stuck, so I was careful with that. So anyway, up to like a week ago, a few days ago now, she was acting herself. I wanted her to have some food, so I switched to the can. Maybe if you were, I can see now, we can probably say it's last week. Since last week I changed their food since they weren't eating the food, because I noticed the food was still in the bowl, and they didn't want to eat that. I think what it is dry food versus canned food. They can smell the canned food. They can't really smell the dry food too much. They only see it there. But so, well, my camera died. So, anyways, you can see a little difference with the cat food and the dry versus wet food, right? Dry food, canned food. So you can smell the canned food right away, so they can smell it. So they were trying to eat. Fluffy was eating, and recently she got I got her out of, or no, she just walked out under the bed by herself, and she was laying down there, right? But it looked like she fell a little bit, and she was shaking. She was shivering all over. And we had to rush her to the pet hospital. And when we went there, I just held her in the blanket and held her in my arm. Not this much, but on my lap. Held her and Mom helped me get her like blankets and stuff so she wouldn't be cold. It was kind of cold. And we just got there, and the lady was kind of rude. Well, one lady who was a nice lady took her back there, helped her, like right away. But we went in a room, and a lady just came out and said, "Oh, she's gonna die." She was that fucked up. was kind of expensive, but we separated the bill with 3 of our cards, so that helped with the bill. And we stayed there all night till morning, and they could see what they can do, because they can't. We'd rather have her, if she was going to pass, for her to pass at the house so we can keep an eye on her. Because Mom and Dad had an issue with Shelby, I think, or the other doggy they had before. Something about having them overnight, and I don't know if they had their dog back or anything. I don't know, but I didn't want that to happen. I wanted her to be here with us, so yeah, if she was going to pass, I want her right here at the house so I can be with her when it happens. I know it sucks, but it sucks. I hate this whole situation so many times. I wish we could went back in time and fix it, change it, the path that we chose or the choices we made. But if it's anyone's fault, it is hers, Patty, because she fucking murdered her. And we're trying to prove that because we got papers. We're gonna fully get it investigated and report her ass because she did it. We stand by that theory, and it's fully true. She did it. Because I'm the only witness over there at the time, because Ghost went to go use it, so. And then we just brought her home the next morning, because it was like a all night to morning thing. She looked like she was gonna make it. We had medicine though, and we helped her as much as we could. And we was worried about Caleb because I wanted Caleb to see her before she goes, which probably wasn't the best thing to do, but because they're very close, right? Okay, back in Ohio, they're very close. Chloe, so yeah. Caleb and Fluffy, very just close. They would eat together, they would drink together, they would play together. Caleb don't have anyone to play with him right now. Luna was just playing. You may not think Luna is affected by it, but she is. She is very clingy. It says that cats would get either clingy or just not do anything, but I think Caleb is starting to feel better. He's eating more. He kept on drinking and eating last night, so. And we had the door open from over there. I can see him over there from here. And sorry about my hair. Ugh. But I'll fix it. But not worried about my hair right now. But yeah, that's what happened, to be honest. After she passed, during she passed, she was breathing, and then she would take little breaks in between breathing. I knew then that was what was going to happen, because I've been through that before when pets got sick and stuff. Because the bitch up there in Ohio that murdered her didn't ever want to help the kids, to be honest. So, yeah, we're very in the mourning stage right now, but I think it got worse for us when we were on our way there, when we were there at Joyce's house, and we had to say goodbye. We didn't say goodbye, we said goodnight, and we have her collar, so I thankfully took it off because I wanted it. I wanted something to have for her, something of hers, so we can always bring her around or have her around the house. We're gonna, once we have a house, we're doing a place. It's not gonna be a house, but I keep calling it a house. It's gonna be an apartment. By the way, I called up for that. So we did the application and we called it, so I just left a message, but yeah, we're still gonna have a place. Maybe that way Caleb can run around and be feeling better. He is getting better slowly, so we're trying to take care of him. So what you would do with that when cats are grieving, you just show them love so many times and feed them and drink, and let them drink, and you have to watch them and make sure they're doing that, which he is. He's doing pretty good. I think he's getting his way back, because there's like a big can of wet food, so he was eating that a lot. So as long as he's doing that, he'll be alright. He'll get better. So I think he was stopped drinking or eating, but he was still eating because Fluffy wasn't doing anything. He was worried for her. He probably sensed that was gonna happen or something. But let me see here. Oh yeah. And when she passed, she was gone. I can tell she was gone because I moved her. She was sliding down the bed, and I moved her up. So I think she was gone. And then when she was gone, Ghost took off, and I had to find him. He didn't want to stay in that house. He didn't want to stay in the room. So I got my shoes on, I called him and found out where he was, and I just ran to him, and it felt like it was like a scene from a movie when someone runs away because they're upset, and then the person they love or loves that person just runs to them. It was like a scene in a movie. It felt like it. But yeah, I calmed him down, I talked to him and make sure he's okay and love him. Yeah, that was really hard for him because he didn't want to have any. He never wanted any pets after Shelby, but I had babies, so they were his babies too. And since Patty did that whole bullshit thing, before all that, he moved to Ohio, and the kids just automatically loved him. It was no time at all. They were going on the bed, go see him, talk to him. He has like pictures, and I have pictures of Fluffy just on his lap, and he loves Sarah so much. He loves Caleb and Luna so much. I'm glad Dad gave us Luna. She's a good addition, but she's sometimes really spoiled. Sometimes mean, but still love her. And yeah, we're just dealing with this. I was gonna take a break from streaming, but that's the only thing that keeps me sane, you know. If I do gaming or streams, if I do any gaming, I have to do a stream because I don't want to miss anything. I want to document the game and have like a part, and y'all can watch the fun parts and the funny parts, and I make the funny parts a video, you know. It's like a video that I turn it into like a short format, and y'all can see the funny parts. And I try to make them funny as possible, and I enjoy it. I really love it, and this is something to keep me busy, keep this from thinking negative bullshit in my mind. So that's why I do it. That's why I game it. That's why I stream. That's why I film. I might film a little bit, not much, but in our streaming, I haven't done a monthly stream ever. Well, since this happened, it might be even longer since we'll do it, but also, Ghost had an idea. I had an idea to do. We're gonna build a shrine for her. the house, and then I keep calling it the house. It's not. You guys know it's not. So, I know my voice is going out. People are sleeping, so I'm trying to get quiet. But, so we woke up early for Ghost's eye appointment, but we'll talk about that later. We're just trying to do everything we need to do over here, so, okay, so, what we have to do, like, the idea. You see how I have a tattoo with Sasha? Ghost said that that'll be his first tattoo. You picture Fluffy, which is so awesome. He wants it where you can always see it. So, and I suggested, like, I don't know, like this. So you can see it right here. On the other side like that. Or the upper arm. But I'm thinking the arm I showed you. Something like that so we can always look down and see her. And that will help. Right now we're just going around places. Sometimes if we only go out if we really need to go out, not just go to comic stores. We've been doing that and just hanging out with Luna, but Caleb and Fluffy is more important right now, but Caleb is more important. We're trying to keep an eye on him because he's depressed. So I think he's getting better. He's getting out of it because we're cuddling him and holding him, kissing him, talking to him. That's how he can get through it. Because he never went through that. They grew up together. So it might be a little hard on him. But we are going to return streaming. I'm going to be returning streaming probably first. I got the game Stray. And I got the game, that Disney game that everyone's playing. I'm going to do that tonight. So, y'all be seeing this. I already probably streamed it. So I have one other vlog before this one. But yeah, that's what happened to Fluffy. I wish I didn't. I wish I could have just got her by myself. But she was going around fucking circles and then hiding in the couch, so she really didn't want to leave. But if I would have got her, she would still be okay. She would still be here. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for listening and stuff. I'm sorry my camera is full of the videos and stuff, but that's all for now. I'll see y'all soon. And Fluffy is a big part of this family, and a big part of the rockers in the Phantoms. So I'm going to be putting together a fully collage of videos, which will be pictures of her. Then I'll be doing the Facebook stuff first, and then I'll do the Snapchat videos and pictures. So I'll do that. The Snapchat might be first, since there is a lot on there, but there's gonna be. I'm starting to feel better, so I'm starting to do stuff like that. So I'll be doing that, and I'm gonna be on set. So stay tuned for that. There'll be like music too, if it's just pictures. So, anyways, bye for now.